there, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome back to my tarot deck. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well and life has been treating you great. Thank you for being amazing and super great supporters of my channel. Just know that I love and appreciate y'all so much. All right, so Aquarius, let's see what energies and angel messages are present for you at this time. I meant specifically for you to hear. That's why you're here for it, right? And if you enjoy tarot, just do me a quick solid, hit the smash and subscribe buttons. If you are like extra and you really love tarot, hit the notification bell. I do variety style readings on this channel, so I'm always uploading something, and I try to kind of have like different topics to cover all the time. So but angel messages right now, and we're going to tap into your messages and the numbers, all right, and see what these messages are coming down for you from the divine. All right, it's something they generally want you to know, or there could be something going on and it's like, you know, this is right now, here is where you're meant to be at this time to get these messages. Okay, so use your own discernment, trust in yourself, and pay attention. All right, it's super important because like the answers you normally seek are truly already like within you and they exist. All right, it's just about digging within yourself and kind of finding the strength and the honor and the respect to do the right thing and all the stuff. And sometimes, you know, as creators, we create paths that we don't need to. So consider this reading as something like whatever messages I'm going to pull from whatever card types, it doesn't have to all be angel cards, just, you know, are meant for you for right now. Okay, so, and again, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm sorry if it sounds a little long-winded. All right, normally I try to keep my greetings and messages to like 30 seconds, but just want you to know where things are with that. So the first card I'm going to pull here is going to focus on your angel message. You have a guardian angel here with you, and your guardian angel wants you to know to love yourself unconditionally, Aquarius. All right, so please remember that, and also ask for help. You're always loved. You're never forgotten. You are absolutely the reason that these angels exist, and you are in a place where you can reach your angels and tap in. And of course, we have this archangel is also showing up, which the name is, I'm going to butcher. Sorry about that, but Archangel Feli, Feliai. So F-H-E-L-Y-A-I if you want to look it up. And they want you to remember to honor animals and communicate with different species. So essentially unlock your abilities. You could be an empath. You could be in a place where you're coming from, like a place where like healing is necessary, or you're going through some type of an awakening and you're going through the, you know, that passage that we all go through. And so, you know, it's just sometimes days are bleak, and I'm not trying to make things like depressing. I'm just saying, you know, for some of you, you know, a healing essence, or, you know, you could have power, like literal, like the right energy type and frequency to help or to be around animals, or to surround yourself with animals to help yourself, all right, heal. Obviously, I'm not saying go do that. If you have allergies or something, y'all, I'm just gonna put it out there, take care of yourselves, check with your doctors, all right, but just keep in mind, you know, you're in a place where you have the ability to heal, and you could also be a healer in your own sense yourself while you need healing. So healing could be the reciprocity, right? Your healing energy goes towards animals that need love and care, and your energies are healed by being surrounded by the love that animals love and care and give back. Even though, like cats, supposedly don't have emotions, I don't believe it. I think cats and emotions, literally, it's a scam so that they have to be like, you know, like boss. That's why. Anyways, I love you guys. Let's see what else we have here for you. All right, so I feel like a message for you here, you know, you could be kind of experiencing some type of a cycle completion, or some type of a new ascension is entering your plane of life here for you. So there could be something here where you're still trying to find a grounding place for yourself. All right, but you have a message here of affirmation. So it says, I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. So I feel, again, we keep like the essence here keeps popping out about in healing. And with healing, it's so interesting because whenever there's healing, there's also protection, and who can protect us no better than our guardian angels, right? So you love yourself unconditionally during this time. Remind yourself to love yourself as much as possible, but also ask for help. Okay. Wow. Look, your spirit guides are also here. Okay. So this is amazing. All right. I feel like this is a message of hope and having faith. Okay. So I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. All right. So here we go. And we have your guardians are here and they're saying, hey, reach out, ask for help. So Aquarius, these are things that I feel like, you know, in passing, if you're catching this tarot reading, maybe it's just something that kind of can bring you back on track or center yourself, or something like a reminder, like you already know this, you know, or you're aware of it, but it just needs to be placed into action. So in this case, consider this is the messages that I'm delivering, and you know, we just go with that. Whatever you choose to do with this is up to you. Okay, but I'm gonna now tap in into other types of energies. All right, and then towards the end, I'll pull additional angel messages for you specifically. But let's just see what other energies here are surrounding you, and what else do you need to be focused on or pay attention to, or oh yeah, I guess I feel like focusing on something here is going to be more important with these cards. So let's focus on the focus. Okay. Yeah, you see that? Rest and rejuvenation. So definitely some type of a cycle completion, some type of a, you know, beginning of some sorts, entering your phase. You're entering a new cycle, you're ascending, you're growing. There's something here that's happening at a very rapid pace. But I also feel like, you know, this like, if you're like, for a lot of you, you could be with millions of people, but you could be like feeling alone or lonely because, like, you know, there's a separation type of thing, right? So I feel like from that part, you know, you're in a place where you are okay being with yourself, right? Like in that sense, like you could still be pained and hurting or whatever, you know, we all have the things that we need to work on and our purposes. So this is definitely not a place where we can kind of pinpoint into one specific thing. But whatever it is that you're kind of in this place where you're working on or agonizing with, you're mastering it at the singular level, right? So you're basically working with yourself. You're pushing yourself upward and ascending, and it's really working with you, like you're pushing things up and out, right? And so it's coming really strong that way. But I also feel through rest and rejuvenation, right, through this process of healing, through this process of kind of inner awakening and ascension, you know, you're still like, everything will need to catch up and connect, right? And that's fine. But through all of this and with all the support and the reminders, right, I feel like for a lot of you here, you're going to be having like an overflow. Okay, an overflow of just not abundance in the sense of abundance, but things are going to fall in place, right? And it's going to fall in place, and it's going to be in so many ways for different things, and you're going to be like, oh my god. And then you're gonna, one day you're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute, I remember 4 or 5 months ago, or didn't I just think about this and wish this? So just, you know, you are, like I said in the very beginning, the creator of your life path, right? You're creating it. All right, so we have hostilities. Okay, some of you, you're just kind of in a place where you're not in the mood to play. I feel like whatever hostile energies are surrounding you right now, you are kind of looking for balance in things. Okay, so while somebody can come through and try to kind of, you know, be in a negative space or put you in a negative space, or even just hostility, this can come from family, friends, lovers, I don't know, family, friends, lovers, what else? Children, family, yes, okay. Anyways, you know what I mean. It can come from a place where just negativity just kind of thrives. It could be in your workplace, something like that. But I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you're learning and growing from this. It's not just like, oh, the hostilities and poor me. I feel like you're ready for it. You're guarded. You've taken a couple of hits in life, so to speak. Not physical, like, I'm just saying, like, you know, like literal, like, you know, like, I don't know, challenges, I guess. So, you know, but you're not going to sit down and kind of like be a coward, or you're not going to kind of, you know, lock yourself up and stuff like that. It's just not who you are. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, you know, this is kind of putting you in a place where it actually even can maybe strengthen your position on, you know, taking the right steps towards the right things, right? Rather than taking the right steps or the steps towards the wrong thing and not knowing, or knowing and allowing it, right? So we have the world here for you energetically as well. And I kept referencing an ending and ending, something is ending, but I also feel like, you have a different outlook on things right now in life. I feel like you're in a place where, you're trying to understand your place, in this world. I feel like you're trying to figure out what it is that you're meant to do or serve, like, for your own self or just for whatever, like we were talking about connecting with animals, like where can you kind of bring yourself to a place of happiness and centeredness with connecting with earth. Now, okay, hey, my Terranok, oh, too much stuff here. No, I mean it. And if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. I'm talking to a major, like whoever's here that's an Aquarius. This is not specific, but I also feel for a lot of you, I feel like your views of the world are changing. Your views are like perhaps humanity and mankind, you're transforming. So it's not like you're changing because, oh my God, now I'm going to be on this side and not this side anymore. I feel like they're changing because you're evolving, and so now you have the capacity, the expansion to receive more knowledge, and then you receive more knowledge, and all the knowledge doesn't mean, oh my gosh, it's poured with love. It is because it's teaching you, but how you choose to understand it or how you're meant to work with it is your destiny. I can't talk to that, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, your views are changing of things. And it's not like you're better or less important than anybody else or anything like that at all. It's more, it's just the growth, the ascension that we're talking about. Okay, there's just a lot of growth taking place with you here. All right, and the angel of love is here. So you're going to be, maybe perhaps guided by some angels here that are going to introduce you to love, or to love yourself more, or essentially work with aspects that can, bring you the love, the type of love that you want in any way. Love of life, love of stability, love of balance, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're seeking, it'll happen. All right, because the reality here is you're dealing with the hostilities of the world. You're seeing things for what they are. You are taking your own step back, but in a spiritual sense, and you're switching things up, and that is so profound to see it kind of evolve in this reading so far. So I'm actually really, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to pull. I mean, I'm looking at the cards, but I just don't know if it's appropriate even now to. Yep, nope, I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to move with the tarot. Yeah, I'm going to keep that there. All right, so now let's go ahead and see what else is here for you energetically. This could be anything. Okay, life, love, career. Usually tarot and love kind of go hand in hand. I like to do the emotional, like, aspects of things in these readings. But this is also for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. So you take it as it's meant for you, okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles is here. We also had this one wanted to jump out. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles. All right. Just want to make sure everything fits and stays within view for you. We have Death. We have the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. All right. So let's check in now. Okay, so overall energy, bottom of the deck, it's the card that I'm going to read for like spiritual guidance at this time, where you are not spiritual guidance, but like the spiritual connection and things and the guidance with that. So like, what is the current spiritual connection that you have going on? And is it with somebody? Who is this person? What is it about? All right. And where is it going to go from there? So with the Eight of Cups, I do feel like we have an energy here that walked away from something with you, maybe left a lot of things uncertain for you, perhaps could have not shared some truths with you, left you kind of in the dark, a little confused, okay? Things could have been in a negative space for them. They may not have been in a place where they were even able to be honest with themselves, okay? And they took you or your relationship with them for granted. So far, I would say this is because it's the Cups. This is a relationship-based situation, of course, with emotions at play right now, okay? So at the higher level, with the consciousness and things, because it's still a Cups energy, there's a sense of negativity where, there is a kind of manipulative energy here. So somebody's always kind of messing with things, and this is a Saturn card. Saturn is like the god of time, slows things down, disrupts things, can mess things up, okay? Unnecessarily as well, okay? Okay, I had to drink some water. Now, I'm not saying this could be the person, only the person that's in your life. It could be, but this could be also you walking away from something, not wanting to be honest or open about something. It could be about anything. I'm not thinking there's third parties. I'm not angling the reading towards the drama of things. I'm bringing the reading in from an aspect of what we need to be paying attention to for healing, for growth. Okay, in this case, you're definitely dealing with like the aspects of healing and protection is in place for you. So I feel like a lot of you may have even moved yourselves out of a negative environment into seeking deeper purpose and working on healing your emotions. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, okay, with the Three of Pentacles. All right, now I have some questions. Okay, so what is the current energy surrounding you and this person or this situation? Okay, what is the energy? We have abundance is coming through. So I feel like your angels want you to know that you are definitely being looked after, and you're being going to be gifted with the abundance that you need, whether it's knowledge, information, insight, guidance, intuition, whatever it is that you need. It's going to be very amplified. Your Capricorn energy is going to come through very, very disciplined. I also feel like for a lot of you, you could be in a place where somebody's going to be extremely generous around you. Okay, somebody's going to be generous with their time, with their love, with their money. There's somebody here that absolutely trusts you. Okay, now I'm not necessarily thinking, you know, you could be with somebody, you could not be, I don't know. Could be the person that you're with trusts you. Could be the person that you're not with that loves and adores you, trusts you. I don't know. You know this. All right. So the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like with this energy, the state of things right now are kind of a little disrupted. Okay, so there isn't a whole lot of unity at this time. All right, and I feel like, you know, your angels and guides want to let you know, there some doors may not be open right now for a reason, or there could be like an opportunity here where it's been lacking, because I feel like, you know, there's some things that you are going to need to work on yourself to heal. Like, again, if we're looking from structure and discipline and stability and everything, you need to heal your insecurities or heal the things that make you feel insecure. Not because you are an insecure person that's like an L person. No, you're like insecure because you're like awakening to certain things and changes. Okay, so, and or you have insecurities that you just need to kind of outgrow now. You need to work on them. Okay, so I kind of feel like that's kind of pushing through, because you need to be strong, you need to be brave for yourself. Like, confidence is super important, and it's not coming in as confident. Okay, and this is a Mars card. The Mars energies are super confident, super bold. Okay, so like rise up is the message I keep getting. All right, but I do feel like for a lot of you right now, you could be dealing with some challenges. Somebody could have really, you know, like hurt you, or, you know, put you in a situation where like you had to doubt your own worth with them. And if this is a relationship, they could have, you know, made you like feel like inferior at some point or something like that. All right, so we have the Eight, like all this Pentacles. So we're working heavily with structure, and we're walking away, it feels like, from love and emotions here, or putting a block on it, or kind of seeking a deeper purpose. It just feels like there's just a lot, and this is a transformation card, and then this is an evolutionary card. So it just feels like things are kind of like falling into place for you in all aspect of your like path right now. The Eight of excuse me, Pentacles, this is a Virgo energy, and this like whole aspect of, you know, what are some of the challenges right now? That's the Eight of Pentacles for you. Okay, so there's a lack of inspiration, lack of motivation. And I feel like the biggest message for you here from your angels and guides is, you know, there is a delay for a reason. Okay, and I feel like whatever delays are there, it's because perhaps the work that needs to get done needs to start from within, or that the work that's being done is never going to be enough, because I feel like there's not equal, like there isn't an equal balance at this time in whatever it is that you're dealing with whoever it is. And so I feel like for a lot of you, something to pay attention to here is to kind of not take a step back, but be patient. Okay, so action is coming, movement's gonna happen, but right now, it just, if you're burnt out, you know, heal. If you're burnt out, reach out, rejuvenate, do the things, you know, evolve. You already, there's already hostilities. Okay, so it just already feels like you could be fighting upstream against some type of energy here. The Death card, Scorpio energy, transformation is the biggest thing that comes to my mind whenever I think or I see this Death card. Yes, you know, everyone says it, but for this is a spiritual transformation card, especially in the context of this reading. And so I feel like for a lot of you here, in terms of communication, something is going to be changing and shifting here. All right. There's going to be some type of a transformation where you're going to be able to see things from, again, from a different perspective. All right. Now, it could be that also the person or the energies that we're dealing with, okay, you know, they could have been the one that severed something, or they could have been the one that ended something, or made you sever something. Like they could have been the reason one cycle ended, because this is the ending of a cycle that perhaps did not succeed, or let's just call it what it is, failed. But there's a sense of loss here at this time. All right. So I feel like, you know, when it comes to communicating or just whatever it is that's going on, the message here is kind of like, nobody's going to want to hang on to something that isn't just going to work, right? It's kind of like clinging to old patterns. And I feel like the communication here is like, you know, to transform, don't hang on to old patterns. And so if your person or this energy isn't letting go of old patterns and they're not transforming, you have a path to transform. You have the choice. You're guided, you're supported, you've got things. Like I almost feel like some of you want to just get up and move, or some of you got up and moved from something because it just became too much. All right. And it's just heavy. It's just heavy. And it doesn't have to be that you dramatic, but you're just kind of shifting. Okay. You're shifting right now. And if it doesn't resonate, that's cool, it's fine. But I feel like for the majority of the people I'm talking to, y'all are shifting. All right. So the King of Cups here to close out this reading. And don't forget, I still have the angel cards. Okay. All right. So the King of Cups, I'm reading this for, you know, final angel guidance, or like, what do you foresee? Or, you know, for like the future, like, what do we foresee? Or even just kind of, you know, where should things be, like right now, like next. Okay. So however it is, it's just the way forward and guidance. So I feel like the King of Cups here, Aquarius energy, but this is Pisces, but Aquarius is showing up for sure. You know, emotional strength here is coming through, in control and balance. I feel like for a lot of you here, mindfulness and emotional connection will put this situation with this person in a good place. If things were to heal, if things were going to work out that way. But I feel like for a lot of you, we are dealing with an energy that's very impulsive. So whether, you know, maybe you are working on your own zen, or maybe, you know, your person needs to find it. But in any direction we look, there's just a lot of love and desire to have a relationship thriving. And I also feel like, you know, somebody here really just wants to kind of, you know, be very supportive. They come through as a supportive, compassionate energy. So somebody that, you know, you or them could be stingy with how you want to show your love, but at the end of the day, you're full of tenderness and love, okay, and mindfulness. But things are very turbulent. So it just comes across like, you know, you come through with some experience here. It shows like, you know, like battle wounds, right? So it kind of comes through, and it's kind of like, well, I'm going to be the king of my own cup here, energy. But I also feel like you have the king, okay, in your life. And we started with the queen and we're ending with the king. So there's definitely this that can be sorted out, you know, and, you know, moving on from that. So I think that's kind of cool. All right. So I do have a new deck. Of course, why not, right? That I'm going to explore with you. So I did not read them. I like to shuffle and stuff, but I don't like to meditate outside of tarot on cards. I like these cards to surprise me. All right. So if you're still here, let me know what you're thinking of this reading, because it is absolutely a very new style of reading to this channel. And here we go. What are some angel messages here for you, Aquarius? So we have coins or small shiny objects may have been put in your path to draw your attention to important signs from the angels. Look around. All right. So coins, like remember earlier I was talking about angel messages or numbers that show up, or angel numbers or synchronicities and things like that. So this would be something like if you're seeing coins and stuff, all right, pay attention to where they are. They could be drawing your attention to something as well. You're not alone, but you feel someone caressing your hair or gently touching your back. The angels are giving you a needed nudge forward. Accept their encouragement. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, this one. Oh, okay. Wow. 333's here for you. I love it. Okay. Connect with Joph. Oh my God. I love Jophiel. I have notes and notes that I have on my phone, and I read them like before I go to bed. You gotta have to look her up. You gotta look her up. Okay. Oh my gosh. Connect with Jophiel, the Archangel of Beauty and Wisdom, through the colors yellow and deep pink, the number 333, the element of fire, and the gemstone citrine, I think. Citrine? All right. She works through flower essences such as dianthus. Ooh, this is good. I'm going to look up I don't know what a flower is. All right. So, lastly, and everybody's, oh my goodness, this number one. Okay, fine. Here we go. And look, it's in sequence too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, honestly, I'm going to share this. Someone I know, very important person in my life, family, many years ago when they were young, we were sitting down and chatting, and then they said something like, oh my gosh, look at the clock. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then like we were doing something else. Oh, look, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I was like, well, what do you think it means? And then they said, well, it means like step by step. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like the next thing will be 5. So look for the next thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, like how cool was that thought? So let's see what this one says. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Persistence. Okay. Angel whispers. All right, keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. I told you. I told you. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. Affirmation. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. Type 333 if you want, 1, 2, 3, 4, the word persistence or anything, or you can just timestamp anything in this reading that you may have enjoyed. I love you guys so much, Aquarius. I do wish you all well, and I'll see you next time. Love you all. Bye.